Welcome to Wedding Cakes for You cake tutorials. In this video, you'll see how to make this beautiful baby shower cake with a ballerina theme. If you enjoy this video, subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. This two-tiered cake begins with my luscious coconut cake filled with English lemon curd and coconut cream cheese frosting. You can always add some simple syrup to boost the flavor and moisture of your cakes. I'll leave a link below for you for that and all the other recipes in this video. A thin coating of the coconut cream cheese frosting helps to contain the crumbs. The final coat of my favorite Italian meringue buttercream is piped on using a 789 icing tip. A bench scraper is then used to smooth out the buttercream. You can refrigerate the cakes if you'd like to get them cold so that the buttercream hardens, and this makes it easier to remove the edges. This is just one of a few ways to edge a cake. Straws are then cut and placed to support the upper tier. You can use a bit of icing and some wax paper between the tiers. Pipe a star shell border with tip number 22. The swirls are made using a 1M tip. For the ribbon, you will need a roller, a ribbon cutter or a knife, cornstarch, pink food coloring, gum paste or modeling paste. The garlands are made with a 104 petal tip. Mark the cake beforehand at the top edge for the start and the finish of the garland. You can pipe a small shell to finish off the ruffles with a number 15 star tip. Candy clay flowers are easier to work with than gum paste. You don't have to wait for them to dry. Just push a skewer or a toothpick into the flour and then you can use it to push it into the cake. For the centers of the flowers, you can use Wilton impression mat to make pink centers. I used a dab of water to attach them, and I also used gum paste for the centers. Now for the highlight of the ballerina cake, the slippers. You can find this template online. Just search ballerina slipper template for gum paste, and I tweaked the one I found by making it smaller. Start with pink gum paste and roll it fairly thin, then cut out your pieces. Use gum glue, which you can make with a small bit of gum paste dissolved in water, to attach the parts. This part takes a little bit of patience. Once you get the toe somewhat in place, you can work the rest of the piece around and then go back and rework it. The template I made wasn't exactly perfect, so I had to cut off some excess in the back. But no worries, because this part will be covered later. Now you're going to need some strips. I think they were about 1/8 of an inch wide, to finish off the edges of the top of the shoe. Use a marking tool to create a seamed look and then fold the piece in half loosely. Place it over the edges of the slipper. Then finish the back seam with another strip of fondant. Roll out a piece of gum paste to create a tiny ribbon for the top of the slipper. Finish off the top edge of the 6-inch cake with a simple shell. And now for the grand finale. Finally, you get to put the ballerina slippers on. You can use buttercream to attach your slippers and flowers onto the side of the ballerina cake. Visit weddingcakesforyou.com to get your free copy of my top 5 buttercream recipes.
Oh my goodness, how pretty.
You like it?
Oh, how pretty, Lorelai. I knew when I saw you on YouTube. I just knew.
Wedding Cakes For You website, books, and video provides aspiring bakers with the recipes and steps for building skills and confidence to create beautiful cakes and cherish memories. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.